Alright, hello everybody, welcome to another video. I will be showing you guys how to get orbs of expansion. So, what I like to do is, I like to go to my supply here, and I like to farm things on Act 2 because Act 1 you can't get enough resources, like the max is a lot smaller for orbs of expansion. I think you can only get 10. So I like to go to Act 2 because I think you can get up to 20 there. So the reason that you'd want Orbs of Expansion is because they let you upgrade pretty much everything in the camp. So yeah, the way that I like to get them is I like to set it up with my items where I'm very strong against vampires. So silver pendants and garlic are excellent for that. And then with my strategy, it also helps to have the exquisite mirrors. Those make it so Storm Temple Lightning has a 6% chance to redirect to a different target, which I have 2 of them, so 12% chance. So that's what I do with my supplies. I told you guys why we want Orbs of Expansion. And then for the cards, what I like to do. So I like to go Village and Vampire Mansion. Those are the things that really matter for this. Village, Vampire Mansion, and Storm Temple. Other than that, it does not really matter what you go, but the Grove Blood Grove combo is another really good thing. You don't need it, but it helps because if you put down the Blood Grove next to this Vampire Mansion Village combo, or just really anywhere, but in this specific case we'll be putting it by this, its roots devour enemies that have less than 15% HP left, so you like execute guys that are low. Also, these temporal beacons, you don't have to have these, but I've been using them because they're the time watchers that they spawn are afraid of vampires. So if you put them in that same fight, they're not as strong. At least that's what I believe. I haven't looked up too much about it, but yeah, I don't know if that means that they run from the fight more or they like do less damage, but anyways, I'll stop rambling and we can go ahead and get into it. So yeah, Act 2 is what we're doing. I accidentally had Act 3 equipped there, so let me fix this. Awesome. Alrighty, Act 2, I like going the Necromancer because if there are more targets for the, what's it called? There are more targets for the Storm Lightning to hit, there's a lower chance it's going to hit you. So, that's pretty overpowered, I'd have to say. So yeah, we just kind of run around the map, run around the loop, and wait for the correct items. What I like to do, they'll take the Storm Temple and put it in a place where it's got a really long trek of land, and then that's where I put most of my guys that, or most of my tiles that involve fighting. Alright, so we got a Vampire Mansion and a Blood Grove already. That's awesome. What I really want is a village here so that I can get the combo going. We'll see if I get one. Now we got another temporal beacon. Nice, that's a little bit better. We got another ring. Oof. Okay, things are not going so hot yet. God, still none. Once we get that village, we can make the big combo and things will start being a little more spicy for us, as they say. I'll start setting stuff up over here just to prepare, because this is in the Storm Temple range. Alright, more thickets. Let's go, baby. So, something else important for you guys to know is if you put thickets forests or thickets, hey, let's go, in front of a Storm Temple, like in these lines, it'll just burn it down. So it turns it into a burn forest and that gives you 0.5 pure damage. What I like doing is I like putting the thickets not in that path, and I like putting the forests in that path. Because the thickets give you 2% attack speed, but the forests give you 1%. So burning down the forest will give you that pure damage, and then keeping the thickets as they are will give you lots of attack speed. And for the necromancer, that just means you spawn more skeletons. So every time this little blue bar fills up, you throw out a skeleton. It's pretty dang useful, I must say. Okay, I'll put these groves here so we can put blood groves there and there. Throw down this temporal beacon so that the time watchers have a chance of spawning. Heck yeah, the lightning is working in our favor here. Got some... This is a really good amulet because it's level 3. We're only on level 2. I don't know if I said, but the meadows, if you put meadows by something, they become blooming meadows. If they're not by anything, then they are just regular meadows. So heal 2 HP at the start of each day. These ones heal 3 HP at the start of each day. So, yeah, there's your day meter up there. Every single time that a day passes, you get health for each one of these. There's also other things that give you health, but, it's a little hard to keep track of all the different sources. Alright, so we got a thicket over here. You can see if I put this meadow here, it turns into a blooming meadow, so 3 HP. I'll go ahead and throw a vampire mansion there with the temporal beacon behind it. That's worse, that's worse. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, there's a lot of underlying statistics. Like, look at all this stuff that the vampire has that you can read. Like, I don't know. I don't really read through all that stuff, but it probably would help if you did. I just kind of have been playing the game for a while and use what I've known that to like work so far. It's a trial and error thing for me is what I'm trying to say. Like, this is my 52nd run, I think. So yeah, not to say like, oh, I'm the best at this game, but like, experience definitely helped, because the first couple times I played this, I was just like dying every time. Hey, let's go, we got a really nice book. See, now we spawn these really good skeletons instead of these friendly skeletons. We spawn the OP boys. Okay, so finally we got a village. So, if you lay a village down, they just give you 30 HP upon entering the village, and they give you a quest. But, put it in front of a vampire mansion, it becomes a ransacked village. Spawns up to 4 ghouls once per loop. Also, after 3 loops, it turns into something useful. What it turns into is a counts lands, and these counts lands actually heal you for like 70 HP instead of 30, which it usually would give you. So, yeah, super strong. So what ends up happening is you kind of struggle early with this composition, and then you end up really strong late into the game. And you don't have a ton of cards that you're messing with usually, which just kind of complicates things. I like to keep it nice and simple, just a couple variables, and yeah, it ends up working out for me at least. If this doesn't work out for you guys, or if it does, please let me know in the comments, like, hey, this strategy was perfect, it got me a bunch of orbs of expansion, which is exactly what I needed, thank you. Or you could say like, hey, this strategy sucks, check out my strategy, it's way freaking better, and I'll probably check it out, and I'll probably think it's way better, because you guys probably did some more research into it. But yeah, just let me know, guys. Comments are always welcome. Okay, so this is better than this ring. Something with the necromancer I noticed is I really like having skeleton level over summon quality. I don't know why, but I found that skeleton level just seems to work out better for me most of the time. So that's what I end up doing. Going the skeleton level instead. Okay, I'm gonna put a grove here so I can put a blood grove on the side, but I'm actually pretty happy. I already got 2 blood groves. I feel like I usually have trouble getting those. Alright, let's continue. We got a big group of enemies here, which is exactly what we're looking for. We also have 6 potions. If you're fairly new to the game and you like just got the potions, you're probably only getting... Hey, we got an orb of expansion. You're probably only getting, I think it's 4 potions? It's either 2 or 4, I forget what you start with. But you can get buffs and different items in your, what do you call that? Like your storage to like upgrade your potions so that you have more potions, and you can also upgrade different buildings in your camp to make it so your potions heal you for more, which is very nice. You can also get upgrades to like level up your what's it called? You can like make it so you can revive yourself, which is pretty pretty OP. Alright, another big group. Let's see if we get an orb. Come on, baby. Give me that orb. Come on. Ah, no orb. I think if I'm like, come on, give me the orb, baby, it never gives me an orb. But if I just like am chilling, not paying attention, it gives me all the orbs. I'm gonna do this because I want to have my skeletons be stronger. If you guys have ever seen me play Loop Hero as the necromancer, I pretty much make my necromancer super weak and useless, but I make my my skeletons like as strong as I possibly can. Because I mean, they're the ones doing all the work. I'm chilling, I'm just placing tiles. Alright, we got some ghouls here. Oh, another reason that I enjoy taking blood grove is because, there we go, they spawn these flesh golems. Hey, we got another one, let's go, baby. It starts ramping up, by the way. Like, I know we're getting just a couple now, but if I would have had like a lucky start, then I would have a bunch already. And also, like I said, it ramps up, so you start getting more and more and more. Oh, sorry, I was saying the flesh golem. So if you kill a flesh golem, you get really rare items. So the flesh golems kind of keep you ahead of the curve in the game. And the ghouls give you the orbs of expansion. And then the fake villages, which spawn whenever you spawn forests and thickets and stuff, they're just not very hard for the necromancer to fight, so very nice, very easy. I don't think I want to equip that ring just because it gives me regen, and I don't really use regen. Yeah, I think we're good here. We're good to continue. There's the time watcher guy. See, that one's escapade. Dang, I'm actually taking quite a beating here. We got another orb, heck yeah. I'll take a little defense with this, cause I'm getting hurt a little more than I thought I would at this point. Okay, burn our last 2 forests, and I think I'm gonna add one more storm temple right here. It'll burn down this thicket, which is a little sad, but as you guys will see, my attack speed is gonna be nuts. It's at 19% right now, and I think one of these gives me attack speed. Yeah, this gives me 3% attack speed. So it's literally just these thickets giving me all that attack speed. Alright. All I'm worried about is this flesh golem up here. I think he has a chance of killing us. But we'll see. Hey, we got another blood grove. Nice. We got a level up as well. Oh, I did forget to say, this level up that I chose, this trait, so every single time that I summon a skeleton, I get 0.5 to my magic shield. But my magic shield is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger as I go. So that one's really nice. I'm going to take Shield of Faith also. This just makes it so that there are little mirrors that spawn, and the enemies' hits have a chance to hit the mirrors instead of me. Which, you know, pretty nice. I'm going to take a second to place all these tiles down. Meadow, meadow. We got a grove. I'm gonna go ahead and place a blood grove here. Then go vampire mansion. Vampire mansion. I think I'll put a grove here just so I can put a blood grove there later. And then we'll burn a couple more of these babies. Let's go. Okay. So these guys counter attack whenever you hit them. So if you've got the lightning shocking them and my skeleton's hitting them, they just kind of die and never really break my magic shield. That's why they're not that big of a deal for my character. Specifically, I'll go ahead and do this. My magic shield's a little weaker because of that, but my skeletons are a little stronger. Nice. Got another thicket. Got another temporal beacon. And one more thicket. We're approaching the flesh golem. I'm thinking we're going to be okay because we've got 2 potions. And our character's a little stronger. I'm going to make it so that my skeleton level is even better. And hopefully we'll just shred through them. If they all focus my character, I'm pretty screwed, but the chances of that happening are really, really low. We should be okay. Meadow. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I like to do thickets around the whole thing, and then meadows on kind of the inner layer of that, and then forests along these, and then I'll usually fill in the rest of it with thickets at the end. Ooh, nice, better skeletons. And if I'm getting really low, I can switch this out really quick so that my evasion is high, but I think we're fine. My skeletons are pretty beefy boys at the moment. Heck yeah. They're not like crazy, but they're pretty good. Wait, where was the ring? Oh no, that's an amulet. Never mind. What about these? Well, this is just straight up better than that. And this is just straight up worse. Cool. We'll throw a village here, make this... Well, where am I? I'm here. So I would rather hit this one first. Ah, that's annoying. One thing I forgot to say, guys. You guys should take the Oblivion card as well. I keep forgetting to equip it. But that just lets you clear out spaces so you can clear out bandit camps. If you're having trouble with like a flesh golem that's coming up, you can destroy the flesh golem if you think you're gonna die, because it removes the tile and all of the bad guys on it. But flesh golems aren't usually too bad. It's just if you get really unlucky and you're behind in items. Right now, I'm pretty ahead in items. Yeah, like, if I was on loop 6, this would probably be, like, average equipment. Alright. Burn the forest. And continue. How many orbs do we have? 3. That's okay. Like I was saying, guys, if you get lucky, you'll have so freaking many orbs of expansion already. Meadow. I'll just place this grove here. I don't really have a good spot to place it right now, honestly. Also, what's kind of nice, this trait, the Shield of Faith one that I got. Hey, we got another one. It's it makes it so it's harder for me to get hit, and I'm getting a bigger shield. So that makes it so I can focus a lot on leveling up my guy instead of getting defensive stats and stuff like that, because my traits cover it. Nice, we got the flesh golem. Hey, what a nasty name for an enemy. The flesh golem. Ugh. Alright, he didn't really give us any good items that time around, but that's just based on luck. I mean, half of this game is luck and half of this game is strategy, I'd have to say. Maybe the maybe it's more like, I don't know, 60-40 or more like 70-30, but you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean. Alright, we're coming up on the campfire. Usually what I like to do is I like to pause on the campfire and see if I want to retreat, because if you die, you lose half of your stuff. But yeah, I'm doing fine, so I'm just gonna keep going. There's always a chance I could die, but you know, I think we're doing okay now. Like, if this, a time that I would stop is if I was going on to loop 5 and all of this stuff was like, these are common items. If I had like level 4 common items in all my slots, then I would be like, I don't know if I can do this. But I think the chances of me winning this are better than the chances of me losing it right now. So I think it's worth the risk. Dang, that vampire staying alive forever. There we go. Wicked. Hey, we got a silver pendant, and we got another orb of expansion. I don't know if you guys are looking at the map or not, but like, where am I? There I am. So this space will have a vampire, so potential orb of expansion, potential orb of expansion, potential orb, potential orb, potential orb. Like, all of those spaces they have a potential for an orb of expansion, so pretty good, pretty freaking good. First 2 skeletons summoned in a day will be strengthened. Each time a hero passes through a tile, he will heal for 0.5 times the loop HP for each non-road tile. I'm gonna go with strong skeletons just because my first 2 traits are buffing up my character, or like making my necromancer a little easier to survive. Throw down our meadows, throw down our thicket, throw down our grove somewhere. And I like to stick with 2 storm temples. I feel like if you go more than 2 storm temples, you're just putting yourself at risk. And I don't know, I'm usually pretty risk averse these kinds of games. I'd say this shield's probably a little bit better. Sometimes common items are better than like even the rarest of items. So just make sure that you read most of them. Sometimes if I'm doing really well and I've like just been playing for a while, I'll just kind of skip that part and just be like, alright, I'm just gonna keep going. Looks like I'm done using forest. So I'm done using forest and storm temples. And then I'm gonna try to just get these temporal beacons down so that the whole map has temporal beacons. I found that the Time Watchers really aren't too hard to fight, but I've only fought them with the Necromancer with this strategy, so maybe they're harder in a different scenario, you know? Like if you were playing the Rogue or the Warrior or something. Hey, we got another Orb of Expansion, and I was not paying any attention at all, but we spawned the final boss. So whenever you place a tile, this little meter will fill up, and as it fills up, or once it fills up all the way, the boss will spawn where the campfire is. So, oops. But we shouldn't have too much trouble with the boss. We got really... Our character's pretty strong right now. And by the time we get back to the boss tile, we should have even better items. Got a blood growth, chilling. Where do we want this? I'll put it right here. Yeah, I'll put it right there so that it affects that ransacked village. Nice. Where's our... Can we make any more ransacked villages? Not right now. I'll put a village here, and then I'll put a vampire mansion next to it to ransack that dang village. Also, you guys could let me know in the comments below if you guys enjoy this style of video from me. If you guys like me just like explaining what I'm doing, or if you guys would rather me just like shut up and just like play the game, because like either's fine for me. I love explaining this stuff, but I know that it's not for everybody. And especially like if you guys know what's going on already. If you guys know all of this stuff, then I'm sure it's not fun to just like hear me talk about it. So yeah. I'm gonna do this. This shield has worse defense, but it makes my skeletons just a little bit stronger, and I'm gonna take that. Nice, we got another orb. See what I mean, guys? Like, this build scales quite a lot. So the longer you go, the more orbs you're gonna get. Also, the riskier it is, because you could die. But if you take traits that scale, like this one, then things will be good. Alright, we got some meadows to lay down, we got some thickets to lay down. I think I'm gonna put one of these right here, just so I can burn another row of forests up top. Because that'll just give me some more pure damage. I found that last time that I played this strategy, I had way too much attack speed and not enough pure damage. I mean, I had enough, but I could have had more. Because, like right now we're at 43% attack speed, and the Necromancer is not a character that needs attack speed that bad. So, yeah, I think it's better to do the strategy with maybe a third Storm Temple, but the third Storm Temple is not hitting the map itself. I'm getting hurt a little bit here, so I'm going to switch this out. I think just the flat magic shield would be better. I'm going to go ahead and do that. We got a blood growth. I'm going to go ahead and put that here. I'll put it here. that it helps with this ransacked village. Because, I mean, with the blood growth, all of these guys are dying when they're at 15% health or less. It's such a strong thing. Ooh. I'll take that. Heck yeah. Little worse magic shield, but I get some regen, attack speed, and skeleton level. I don't really care about the attack speed, but I do care about the skeleton level. Evasion. Wait, this is a ring. Nah. Alright, let's throw our thicket down. We've got a lot of thicket spaces to fill up still. So, you know, tons of attack speed still waiting to be placed. Then I'm right here, so I'm going to do a village vampire mansion. So we got 2 ransacked villages in a row. My character's still chilling. We got 4 potions. Throw these forests down. Blood growth. Okay, first things first, forest. And then blood growth. I'm gonna want one of those probably. Wanted to put it here. I'll just put it there, because that helped with 6 spaces. That's pretty nice. Hey dude, how are you? Hey, I'm doing pretty good. I'm making a YouTube video right now about a strategy that I came up with for farming in this game. I figure not a lot of people make a lot of YouTube content about Loop Hero, since my Loop Hero stuff gets quite a few views. Hey, we got another one, boys. Let's go. But yeah, how are you doing, Mr. Mittens? By the way, we're streaming this on Twitch, just so you guys know, in the YouTubes. If you need a link for my Twitch, it is down in the description. Yeah, I'll take this shield. That's a little bit better. Hey, we got another orb. This is what I'm talking about, guys. We keep getting more and more and more. Alright, I think I'm done placing the forests, because we cannot burn anymore. Yeah, no more burning. So, yeah, we'll just throw the rest of the thickets around town, and we'll throw meadows in the middle spaces. Preferably buy stuff. Yeah, I'm working on my Jackbox box like game. Cool. Well, that's neat. How's it been going? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is the only problem with late game in this game, is you just get bombarded with cards. I mean, technically it's a good thing, but boof my boof. I'm gonna throw a thicket here so I can do meadows on both sides. Throw a grove down, just like somewhere. Cool. It's been going good. My teammates are starting to get serious about it now. Heck yeah. How long is the project? Is it like a semester-long deal? I'm pretty sure I remember you saying it was a semester-long deal. Okay, I got 2 vampire mansions, so I need 2 forests, and I gotta level up. When an allied skeleton kills an enemy, it fully heals itself and gets a 10% damage and HP buff for the rest of the battle. This would be good if my attack speed wasn't so high. Because it doesn't really matter if the skeletons stay alive, because I just keep spawning more. I don't like supplies. This re-rolls my stats. I can't use this. This is good for scaling, so I'll go this one. Ooh, 19 defense. Oh, excuse me. I think if I start getting chunkoed, I'll equip that. Yeah, it's a semester long, so there's a chance our professor will ask us to add a bunch of complexity to it. Ooh. I suppose that'll be a good thing. That'll help with your programming skills and stuff, but, I don't think I would want stuff just, like, added onto my project after I'm like, thank God, it's finally done. Alright, we're coming up on the boss here, guys. Getting close, he's like a couple tiles away. But I think I'm going to end it once I fight the boss, just so I can have the video be a little bit shorter, and also, like, I'm just explaining this strategy to you guys. I'm not, well, I guess I do need to farm for orbs of expansion, but I think I'm okay with ending up here. Hey, we got a thicket. I'll place that right here. Meadow, thicket, bro. Okay, he said, I have ideas for how to do that so we can get a good grade. Heck yeah. So you have, like, ideas for a more complex app. So whenever your teacher's like, hey, do this stuff, you'll be like, I already got you. I know what we're gonna do. Easy. Evasion, summon quality, no. Nah. Okay. Let's throw down the meadows super quick. Meadow. We got this last place to fight, and then we're fighting the boss. If you guys are pretty early into the game, this boss is kind of hard. It's not super hard, to be honest, compared to Act 3. But, like, I'm just saying this because I'm going to roll over this boss easy peasy. And I don't want you guys to feel discouraged if you don't beat it, because, like, I'm on Act 3 right now, so this is an easy boss for my character, just because he's strong. Could you please stop? I refuse! To arms! Huzzah! So, this is how you get this Shield of Faith ability, by beating this lady, because, as you can see, she's got the Shields of Faith around her, and those just, block a bunch of your hits that are coming in after her. But, we're chilling, we're gonna beat her probably pretty easy. We've got 2 potions. She is doing a lot more damage to me than I thought she would. But we have a resurrect ability, so, like, we're fine. No, I lost! Oh. And I'm fine. Uh-oh. Oh no, I lost! Wait. Oh, you can't resurrect again? Oh, crap. I thought that I had the resurrect again ability. Well, that's lame. Right after I was talking all big about how I was gonna beat this. Ripperoni. Well, that's it for the video, but usually that's really easy. I wonder why that was so difficult this time around. I'll have to go back and see. I'll leave a little description in the comments saying, like, oh, this is why I lost. Maybe my items weren't as good as I thought. But anyways, that's usually really easy peasy for my character, just because I have a lot of upgraded buildings here. And yeah, if you guys watched, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you like the educational videos, or if you guys just want me to, like, not explain and just, like, play the game. Yeah, that's it. So anyways, have a good night, guys. Sorry I died on the boss there. I thought for sure we were gonna beat him, but yeah, that happens sometimes. Have a good night, and thanks again for watching. Bye bye.